the underhook and he's here. Okay? So right away, I want to take my weight off of here, clamp here, and I want to try to get him flat. Sometimes you can just kind of push it. But you see when I push in, I'm kind of leaning too much. Now we can roll it. Okay? So that's why I like to pull this wrist. And I'm going to start to pull the wrist as I push with my chest. When you do this, come back up on your elbow. You're going to put him in a situation where he has to decide which arm is more important. Right? I'm pulling here. He only wants this arm, right? Don't let me move this arm. See that? And now the underhook is mine. Right? So Pat is not going to lose his underhook. So he's going to die on the underhook, which is going to make this a lot easier. So if you're here, come back up. I'm here and I'm pulling, and he's really fighting me, right? A lot of times you can come back here and you can forget everything we're doing and just go back to the normal move. But when he's super diligent on this, and a lot of times you'll feel just like that, right? You're going to feel him trying to lift his elbow, try to climb up my back, so I'm going to pull here. Right? Now, if he stays up on his elbow, come back up to your elbow, right? And I can't break him down for whatever reason. He starts to almost like turn his belly down towards the ground like he's trying to come up for the dogfight. Here, this is where I can backstep because his leg is occupied, so he'll never be able to catch me. Right? So I can go here and just come right into the position where we're here. Right? Now that I'm here, right? I have all this. I'm sitting on him. I have his legs separated. You can hook here. You can also weave through here. Right? If you get somebody who's really trying to use their legs and like really trying to move you, right? Just weave here. So that way you kind of lock them in. Like I said, I can take this hand out, or if there's space. Like right now there's space. I can come right in. If there's no space, right? We're framing, and then we're right over the top. Anybody need to see it again? Like I said, if he's up, the backstep is guaranteed, right? Especially if he's really fighting for it. The second I start to feel his knees move is when I know that I can almost just like kind of lean onto his head and just go right here, immediately throw this up and start to pull it to. Notice how I'm trying to keep everything nice and tight. And I grab right at the hamstring tendon, right here behind his knee. It's a really good handle, right? Pat can try to kick away, he can try to pull his leg, but from here, it's a really good grip, right? And I just dig all 4 fingers right into the meat of it. And then now I can go here, and I'm step here, and I can do all kinds of crazy. I go into this move. I will preface by saying this. The position itself is technically not illegal for anybody in the group. But once we get to the position, there's a couple nuances that'll make it illegal for most of you, and then there's a bunch of moves that you can't do from here, right? So everything's going to start off the same. But now, instead of trying to go for knee cuts and all that stuff, I'm just going to be able to take the back step, right? You can go to or you can try, right? So when he's here, and like I was saying before, if he's like really committed to this, it's fine. Right now, his knee's a little bit high on my butt, right? So I wouldn't go and do these big steps, right? But one of the things that I could do is I can come in. You see how my butt right here is now by his knee? I can slide my butt in towards his hip, and then I can come back out. You see how I can kind of smash his knee down? Now from here, it's going to be easier for me to hit this back step. When I hit the back step, I want to get my knee wedged right behind his knee. Now, if he has his feet triangled like this, I just put my knee right to his feet. Now, where everybody screws this up is they start grabbing this top leg. That's not the leg that I need to control. I go here, both my hands on this bottom leg, and I'm just going to fall back, right? Just like this. And I pull this leg to me because I already have this leg, right? You guys watch. My leg is over Pat's thigh and around. This leg is fine. It's not going anywhere. This is the leg I'm holding onto when I fall back. Now from here, you will see people controlling their legs. This isn't wrong. This is going to give me really good control of this. But I don't have control of his hips. Popular one you'll see a lot of people do, like I know Copper does this, I do this one, is you're just going to step right on your foot, and I want to keep my knees nice and wide. This knee on Pat acts as a frame, right? A lot of times, you'll see the position done this way, right? If I keep my knees like this, Pat's going to be able to smash my knees and run away, right? So instead, what I need to do is when I'm here, right, I'm going to drive this into his chest. So now, he can't run away, he can't smash my knee, and then now I can start to work on breaking his leg, right? But I think of it almost like butterfly guard in the sense where I'm trying to spread my knees as far as possible. And I really want to like stab him with this knee. So that way, there's no chance of him standing up, he can't start smashing into me. One of the things people will try to do is they're going to try to like hug me, right? If he can hug me and close off this space, it's going to be hard for me to be able to do anything to his leg. So this is where this knee is really important because now from here, if I start to push Pat, right, I can get my chest away from him and keep my knee out. So while he's doing all that, I'm already in on a heel hook. And now his leg's done. Now, I digress, right? We're going to fall here, and I'm stepping right on my foot, and I want to hold this top leg. So this is known as the saddle, honey hole, 411, inside Senkaku, all the same thing. For whatever reason, there's like 32 names for this one position. All I'm doing is taking my thigh and going over Pat's thigh in between his legs. Sure. It's not. So, gi, this is legal. No gi, this is legal, right? I can't do this because this. You see how it's put? Like you feel it in your knee. This is known as a reap, right? So if I go and I put this like in a headlock, this is an automatic disqualification because of the pressure I'm putting on Pat's neck. So for everybody in the room, except for really me, and even I can't do heel hooks in the Masters, right? We're focusing primarily on this top leg, right? Especially in the gi. In the gi, I can only attack this top leg. No gi, as you guys get older, you learn more shit. There's all kinds of crazy stuff in there, right? There's ankle locks on both sides, knee bars, and all kinds of shit. But I just want you guys to get into the position, and I want you to grab the top leg like this, and I just want you to put it in a headlock and get to here and stop. If you know a leg lock, sure, go for it. But if you don't know a leg lock, please do not try to figure it out.